Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we have studied about changing society, how different craft person people were divided into many jatis, many varna, according to their work, according to their occupation, like smith, blacksmith, and goldsmith, and carpenter. Today we are going to discuss about Gond tribe. The Gond tribe, they were mostly living in forest area, and that forest area was very large, and the area in which they were living, it was known as Gondwana. Like we people live in India, we are called Indian. The Gondwana means it was the land of Gond. The Gond people, the Gond tribe, lived there. They mostly practice shifting cultivation. Shifting cultivation means they clear the patch of forest and they grow their crops in that area, and when the soil become infertile, they leave that area and they again clear the patch of another patch of forest and they do agriculture. In this way they shift from one place to another place for doing their cultivation. That is why it is called shifting cultivation. And they were divided into many clans, and the large Gond tribe was divided into smaller clan. Each clan had their own king, Raja, or they are called Rai. When power of the Delhi Sultan declined, at that time, many large Gond kingdom, they were beginning to dominate the smaller Gond chiefs. Means some become very large Rai, very big Rajas, Gond Rajas. In history, at the time of Akbar, one book is there, Akbar Nama. In that, it is written that the Gondwana or the Gond kingdom was very big, and it has about 70,000 villages in them. In that Akbar Nama, about Gadh Katanga is described in that Akbar Nama, and in that it is given that about in that kingdom 70,000 villages were there, and how they were administrating, how they were ruling, how they were divided into different units. It is given here. Administration system. There was a kingdom, and then kingdom was divided into Gadh. Gadh was controlled by particular clan. Any particular clan control that Gadh. They rule, they dominate on Gadh, and then again Gadh was divided into 84 villages, and it was called Chaurasi. Then Chaurasi was also divided into Barhats. It was a group of 12 villages. 12 villages were there in Barhats. Look, closer look. The emergence of large states or large kingdom changed the shape of society. The emergence of large states changed the nature of the Gond society. They were basically equal. As previously you studied that there was no any discrimination on the base of caste in tribe people, but when big kingdom stabilized, at that time there was a changes in the society, and basically they were equal. But what happened when they came in the touch of the settled community where Brahmanas were dominating, the Gond king, the Gond Raja, they provide large land grants to the Brahmanas, and the Brahmana were too effective at that time, and also the Gond chief or Gond king, they wanted to be known as Rajput, and the Brahman played very big role in making them Rajput. So one king was there, Gond king, his name was Amandas. Amandas, he was Gond Raja of Gad Katanga. He assumed his title Sangram Shah. Here given about him, Amandas, he put his name Sangram Shah as a Rajput Raja, Rajput king. Then his son was Dalpat. Dalpat got married with Durgavati, and Durgavati was daughter of Salbahan. Durgavati was daughter of Salbahan. Salbahan was he was a Chandel Rajput, and he was ruling at that time Mahoba. Mahoba was his kingdom. He was ruling in Mahoba. In this way, the tribe people, the Gond tribe, they want to become Rajput, and they become also. Dalpat was the king of Gondwana kingdom, and Durgavati was also capable queen. However, Dalpat got death very early, and Rani Durgavati started ruling on the kingdom of Gad Katanga on the behalf of her son Veer Narayan, and she was very capable queen Rani, and in that time the Gad Katanga became so prosperous. But in 1565 the Mughal attacked on Gad Katanga under Asaf Khan, and at that time Rani Durgavati put strong resistance, and she fight bravely with her son, but she was defeated because the Mughal army was very large, and she do not surrender in front of Mughal army. She preferred to die, and after her death her son also fought bravely, and he also got death with fighting, and the Mughal, they captured Gadkatanga. They had taken the precious gold coins, the booty. They looted everything from there, from Gadkatanga, and they made the king Chandra Shah. He was uncle of Bir Narayan. Their rule was continued, gold claims rule was continued there, but after when Maratha and Bundelas came in power, the Gonds were defeated by them, and their kingdom went in the hand of Maratha and Bundelas.